Hey, it's Matt. Welcome to Unbearable 73. We're going to be talking about Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, Season 1, Episode 4. This is my thoughts on the episode. As I say before, I will be doing a full season review at the end of the season. So far, through 4 episodes, I'm more or less enjoying the show. I think there could have been improvements, like the first episode to get rid of the whole polygamy thing, totally not needed. Some pacing issues and whatnot. And again, we're back to this episode where episode 4 is pretty much entirely concerned with the characters in the future part. The part takes place after Godzilla 2014. But it does flash back to some of those characters' backgrounds. In particular, we see the relationship between, I don't know their names yet, so let's just look it up. Let's learn together. So it's Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. Go to the Wikipedia cast. So we have Kentaro. Okay, so we learn about Kentaro and May's previous relationship and how it came together and whatever. But again, this to me is stupid. Why is it stupid? Because they've already done an extremely great job conveying the nature of their relationship through the scenes. They were a couple. They had a breakup. There's some history, some bad history there, and all the scenes going back to like the past, you can pretty much skip them. So there's like basically 15 minutes of the episode again. They're wasting on human relationships that no one's going to care about because it's not going to have any impact on the story. Okay? So, I mean, instead, so they could have got rid of that, had some more flashbacks to the past, or more about how Monarch formed, I guess, in the 40s or 50s or whatever. Something. Because, again, that's my biggest pet peeve with this episode. So, in terms of quality, like in terms of how good the episode is, it's still better than the first one, but it's not as good as the second or the third one. Right? And now, as far as what happens in the episode, the Kate, Kentaro, May, and adult Lee, like old Lee, are still dealing with the snow creature, right? And there's a name; it escapes me. I know there's a AD&D monster that looks similar to that, though it's smaller. I can't remember what it is. I thought Remorhas for a second, but that's not. That's like a weird ice worm thing. There's a name for that creature from mythology that led to a D&D creature. I just don't remember what it is. Okay, so now the interesting those scenes where they're trying to survive up there with the creature in the Arctic are pretty good. Okay, I'm cool with them. I like how they kind of finally resolve the situation in the episode with the creature, and then Monarch shows up. And now the question is, they made Monarch out in this show to be pretty menacing, right? So maybe it's Charles Drance and Genocide Mom's branch of Monarch that's been harassing them. I don't know, but. So how are we gonna? Now they're in the custody or hands of Monarch. How are they going to deal with that? Like, are they gonna still be hostile with Monarch, or are they just gonna become part of Monarch? We'll see. Okay. Now another part, I don't like the leader of the female character, the leader of Monarch, unless she's playing the same character that is Genocide Mom. I'm trying to look. Okay, so she's playing Natalie Verdugo, the deputy director of Monarch. So she would work for Ken Watanabe's character. So that would be my guess, since he was the head of Monarch, right? So we'll have to see. So what else? I would have liked a little more monster. Like I would have liked maybe, I don't know. I would like more monster other than one. I always like when there's more than one monster involved. Well, not to be a fight, just show two different ones. Another thing, to point out. So in the opening, a researcher in the middle of the desert somewhere, presumably the U.S., some old piece of equipment that for some reason is still plugged in but in a drawer. Makes no logical sense, right? Let's why it's not on a shelf somewhere or so plugged in. Picks up a gamma ray burst, and eventually this leads to them determining that the gamma ray burst like that was a signal happened. Last happened was when Godzilla emerged. So are they telling us that there's a large creature there, larger than this ice creature up there? Because I don't think that ice creature is on the same scale as Godzilla. Right. So what would I rate this episode? I'm going to say a 7, maybe a 7.5 out of 10. There were a couple really good parts, and then there was the annoying, like, I don't care background parts with the Kentaro and May's relationship. So I would have liked more. Now, if they had done individual backgrounds, right? Like how May became a hacker in Japan and so forth, and a little more on Kentaro's background. But we've seen a bunch of Kentaro's backgrounds, so do more on May's background. I would have found that interesting, okay? But not this relationship nonsense. You know? In any case, like I said, 7.5, somewhere around there, out of 10. My name is Matt. This has been Unbearable 73. If you have any questions, type them below. Please like the video if you did like it. Share if possible. I am getting some channel traction lately. Thanks, guys. This should post on Friday, and I have my Friday afternoon Fandemonium show. So see you all tomorrow if you're catching the video before that. Thank you. Have a nice day. I am out of here.